Hey guys, it's Dave, your mortgageguy.com. And in this video, I'm going to break down, should you rent or buy a home in Houston, Texas? But before I do that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up with more videos like this. So based on my own research and some articles I've seen, there's a lot of stats coming out about renting in Houston and becoming more and more expensive, right? Before we dig into that, obviously home buying is always the go-to better idea as home prices increase in value, the equity you're building, the tax write-off. Now, maybe not in the short term, like if you're only gonna live in the city for a year or two, maybe it's better to rent, especially if you don't know the areas. But if you're gonna stay here and or you live here, it's always better to buy a home than to rent. But let's go over some legitimate stats that are going to affect renters in the Houston area, okay? And one of them that I saw is that about 12 to 15% increase in rent since 2019. Now, honestly, I think you're seeing even a higher percentage. This was based on just apartment rents, right, over that period. So the COVID years, you're still seeing an increase in that. So I think you can consistently see rent amounts going up historically year over year as more people are moving to Houston, as there's becoming less and less options. Another thing that really jumped out at me was that only about 8% of about 8% of apartments in the Houston area are available for rent. Okay, so that means a 92% occupancy, which is very, very high historically. That means that there's not a lot of options to, let's say, leave your apartment and to get another one because of there being so few out there. And what is really causing this increase in price is obviously supply and demand. It's also that the cost of insurance is going up about 15 to even 30%. In general, apartment management companies are saying that the insurance has gone up, okay? The real estate taxes have also been going up. In the last year, they're saying about 10% where it was. So their costs are going up, meaning your costs are gonna go up as a renter. Keep in mind, as a homeowner, yes, your tax and insurance will go up, but you would know what the amount is, right? And so you have a little bit more control there. You can always shop for homeowners insurance, okay? You can challenge your real estate taxes, right? You could always refinance your mortgage if rates were to go down and lowering that, okay? So renting is going in the wrong direction with it being out of your control. Owning a home, while it can be costly, is in your control, okay? Now, if you are thinking about renting an apartment in the Houston area, one piece of advice or one piece of information that I saw that's super positive in that regard is there's about 23,000 apartments currently under construction at the time of this video in September of 2022. So that means they are bringing more supply to the market, which will help with that 8% number of only what's available as apartments. So that part's good news. Keep in mind, this video is only based on renting an apartment versus single family properties that are renting out there. That market has also increased greatly. I don't have those stats at the time of this video, but just the general numbers that I saw is that they're also greatly increasing for the exact same reasons. A lack of supply, insurance going up, homeowners insurance, taxes going up. Okay, so if you're thinking, should I rent or buy a home in Houston, Texas, and apartment complex living is one of the things you're looking at, this video broke down a lot of factual things that you want to keep in mind when making that decision. All right, call or email if you need anything, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you find my videos helpful, I'd love to be your lender. Thanks, guys.